Good morning. Well, I get to make some cushion covers this morning. I had these cushions. I made them, filled them with an old poof, the inside, and I used them outside with these covers. But these covers are now really not doing it anymore. So I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I was looking here in my workspace, and then I found these old things I used in front of my windows. I mean, I made them too, but they made from very durable outside material. So I had the material years back, so I made the blinds for my workroom, and then I decided now they were too old and ugly for here, so I threw them out, and a few weeks later I brought them in again and put them somewhere in my workspace, and I found them. So what am I doing today? I am just stitching them that side, and voila, I have a cushion cover. I still need to decide how I'm going to fasten it, but this is it. Easy. So problem solved. I learn more and more that I have what I need. Really, I needed some cushion covers. I was waiting and to make them and for weeks now, because I thought I don't have anything to cover them with that is sturdy enough to stay outside, because I'm not the one who brings cushions in and then takes them out and that. So no, I leave them outside, wash them once in a while when they're really too dirty, and that's it. So once again, I found what I need. I had it all along. But this is not actually what I want to talk about. Yesterday I read something. Instead of always saying, I have to, I have to make some food. I have to take out the trash. I have to do all these daily chores, the daily things. It's great to say I have to do nothing, but we really have to do quite a lot of stuff that we really don't enjoy. And then I read this. Instead of saying I have to, let's start to say I get to. I get to make these cushions cover this morning. Can you see the difference? I have to makes it a chore, makes it a moan and groan type of feeling. But I get to immediately change it into a blessing, into I am grateful, into gratefulness. And that is how we changed our lives. So I wrote it on my wrist, I get to, so that I'm right-handed and I usually hold things in, so I get to read this. I really think I need to get a tattoo. I now understand why people get tattoos. I need to see this daily. I get to make some cushion covers. What a blessing. I get to make husband some breakfast this morning. Not, I have to make him breakfast again, because that is what the attitude I had about making breakfast. I'm not an excited cook, but all of a sudden this I get to makes me grateful that I get to make him breakfast. It's a blessing. I get to make these cushion covers. I get to drink a great cup of coffee. I get to practice my art. I get to get up in the morning. Do you hear the gratefulness? Isn't it absolutely amazing? It has changed me. You know, we want the world to change, but we don't want to change. And how do we change our world? My world. How do I change it? By changing my attitude, by changing my perspective. How do I perceive things, see things? Do I see making breakfast for my husband as a chore? Or do I see it as a blessing? That's how I changed my life. Do I see my very old, dilapidated, ugly car as oh, I'm so ashamed driving in my car, it needs to be fixed? Or do I see it as I get to drive into town in a car? I could have had to take the taxi or walk, but I get to drive a car. You know, this is just truly massive to me. This is a revelation. This is really changing my perspective on life, on things. And that is how we change the world, because we start with us. I changed my world. Instead of looking at things, oh, poor me, you know, I look at it, wow, I get to do this and do that and walk on the beach again. You know, we live very close to the sea and you get used to things. So every afternoon I walk with the dog to the beach again. You know, same route, same old, same old. Do you hear my attitude? Now I change it to, I get to walk with my dog while the sun is setting. Once again, isn't it a blessing? So yes, I get to make these videos and share my joy. What a blessing. Thank you that I can share with you my life, my blessings, my things that I am learning. My Facebook page, my Instagram, all my things, my videos that I make, it's for me. It's to remind me that I need to change. I cannot do anything to anybody, to you or my husband, or I cannot accept changing me. And you cannot do anything to anybody except working and changing you. That's it. That's how we change the world. How I see myself and see the world. And that is what's going to be projected into my awareness. My world. Whatever, I don't even know how to say it. But all that I can say is I get to get excited because I realized how I can change my world, my everyday world, from perceiving it as boring or seeing it as such a blessing, gratefulness. Love you lots, is it from Zetster's Lab. Let me finish my cushions. I'm so excited.